What's going on? What is going on? Facebook, how are you guys doing? I feel like I'm super, super low. Let me see if I can raise this up. My phone decided to run out of juice on me, so I'm kind of stuck on a charger right now. All right. Hopefully that works. All right. So hopefully you guys are having an awesome, what is this, Wednesday afternoon? I am coming on here. Hey, Melinda. With, of course, another awesome, fantastic live video. Hey, what's up, Dion? I am going to be bringing forward a young lady that I have had the pleasure um, to meet here a couple months ago. She, when I talk about her, when you bring her up, when I bring her up, you're going to understand what I mean when I say that she is a person that is definitely dedicated, right? She is really focused on trying to make sure that she does everything right. I'm sorry, you guys, my phone is acting crazy. Okay, hey, Latrice. She is one of those people. She really wants to be successful in this business. She has had so many different obstacles thrown at her, and I truly admire her. She is definitely an inspiration to me, and I'm excited to bring her on so that she also can be an inspiration to you as well too. Latrice, can you let Kim know that I am ready for her, because I do not see her on here as of yet. But I am going to bring her up as soon as I see her name pop up on here, you guys. But I was sitting here and I was thinking, as I was getting ready to do this live video, I just did another live video, and I was sitting here and I was thinking, I was like, oh man, I need to do something with my hair. Y'all see I got this hat on my head, right? Y'all used to seeing me with turbans, sometimes hats, especially when I'm working out and stuff, and also my braids. And I just cannot bring myself to feel like sitting down in that chair for another 8 hours to get my hair braided. I just can't seem to wrap my brain around it because I got too much to do. So, hey again, Sheree. So, in this situation, I am forced to put on this hat until I figure out what I want to do. Right? Can anybody relate to that? But again, the beauty about working from home is that I don't care. I care, but I don't care because I can do what it is that I want to do. But you guys, this has been a really awesome week. I've spent a lot of time working on organization and getting my office arranged and different things like that so that I'm able to serve my customers more quickly and efficiently. And it's just so amazing to me, just some of the different ways that you can really get creative with your own business. And I never was able to do that before because there was always some type of limitation or restriction or something like that. But what I love about this business is that I'm able to really make it my own and do my own thing and set my own schedule, right? And your schedule really is based off of how bad do you want it, right? How bad do you want it? If you want it, you're going to get up and work that business every day. If you don't want it, then you're not going to work your business every day. But nonetheless, I see Kim up on here. So Kim, I have already sent you an invite to join. Let me see if I can get you added. I don't want to touch my phone too much because I got it where I want it. I don't want it to mess up. It says it's adding you. So come on this camera, girl. It says you declined it. It says you declined it. Let's try it again. I'm gonna try it again. I'm adding you. I am adding you now. It's just connecting. There you be.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Can you hear me good?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me good?
I can hear you good. Audience who is watching, Sheree, Latrice, can you guys hear us good? We're not echoing or anything like that. I want to make sure so the playback is smooth. Let us know that we're good. Okay. You know, there's a little bit of a delay from us to the audience. So give me just a minute. Let me get some feedback and make sure that we're good on here. And while we're rating, how are you doing today?
Good. I spent
Okay.
a lot of energy this morning, so I got me a little power nap in. I got the boys eating a snack right now, so I can do this.
Okay, okay. Well, you got to do what you got to do, right? So,
Yes.
Kim, I know your story. You know
Yes, ma'am.
your story. I'm not going to tell your story. I want you to tell your story how you want to tell your story and what you want to tell. And, as I told you before, your testimony, your test is your testimony, and what you're going through and have gone through is going to not only show your boys how strong their mama is, right? But it's also going to inspire some other young mother who is going through, about to go through, yet to go through the type of situations that you endured. And one thing I really want to point out about you is that even though you're not my personal enrolled distributor, I still have been able to train and work closely with you, and I love that your spirit, and that's what makes you
Thank you.
stand out, is because I love your spirit, and you always show up, even if it's loud
Yes.
in the background, even if it's you be on that training, girl, and I love
Yes.
it. I
Thank
love
you.
it. And I believe that because, no matter what it is, and you always make sure that you even reach out, hey, Coach Derek, this is going on, da da da, but I'm here, I'm da da da. If I don't have, and I'm just like, girl, it's good. It is good, but I appreciate that. But
Thank
I know that there are some things that you need to share that have been directly related to the common sense theory that is
you.
really keeping things like what they are for you right now.
Yes.
So I'm going to shut up because I can talk, right? So I'm going to go ahead and let you talk and let you share your testimony. The floor is yours.
All right. Thank you, Coach. I'm grateful to be up under you. You are a true inspiration just from your story alone, and just how whatever you go through, you still are able to push and still train us and keep going. So I'm going because you're going. But and also by the grace of God, I got to give that to him first. But I'm thankful to be in the right mind, having the strength to do this every day. I started Drink to Shrink as a customer at the end of August under Latrice, and just watching her story, and I was like, Dad, because she used to be big, and then she lost all that weight, and she looks amazing. So I'm like, I want to do that too. So I started just watching her, and then she posted, "Who wants to make $100 a day?" I was like, I want to make $100 a day. I want extra income. I was working at UPS part-time work, and having to do doubles just to make $1,000 in a week, or $800-900. I had to work those 12, 14-hour shifts, and I was exhausted. But since doing the common sense theory, just following the steps, yes, I had some uh, trials and some things get in the way, like just my current situation. I'm in the domestic violence shelter, but still following the steps, I'm still able to strive and keep going and make my money every day. And I'm able to set money aside, push for those goals. And then I started a support group here, and I was able to feed a whole house full of women based upon money that I made, because women don't have food, they don't have food stamps, and then everything in there is donated. Some stuff is old. So Super Bowl weekend, I was able to buy pizza to help the women here celebrate. Everybody didn't even watch football, but I was able to do that out of my own pocket, just from what I made. And I wanted to be a blessing to someone else. My boys, they have everything they need. I have everything I need. I'm starting the process of buying a home, fixing my credit, all because I follow 3 steps every day. Yes, it is hard when you got extra things going on, but as long as you work the steps, it still works. And I may not have all the bills that everybody has, but I still have bills to take care of. I still have kids to take care of. And being in Bonne Terre, an hour south of St. Louis, no transportation, I'm able to transport me and my children to St. Louis, do my deliveries, all on whatever I make, able to put money aside, able to bless other people, and it's just working the system. It's amazing. It's real. The training is authentic, and it's like pure motivation to keep going. It's like it's a family. Like I said earlier, it's a family, and it's not just I'm sitting here next to somebody that I don't know, whatever. But everybody pitches in. We're on the team, and I don't know. I love it. I'm so grateful that I joined. I'm so grateful that I didn't hesitate. And even when I went through this experience, I'm glad I didn't quit, because even after that, it's working even better. So I'm grateful.
Wow. Wow. I didn't want to put it out there because, like I told you, that's your story. But if you opened up and you talked about it, I was going to run with it. So I was waiting to see
Yes.
if you were going to talk about it. And
Yes.
since you talked about it, now I got to talk about it.
Yes,
And,
ma'am.
and I got to point out some things. I got to. So I want to go back to the part where you said that you were in a domestic violence shelter, because you just kind of breezed by that like that was no big deal, right? I
Yes.
want to pull that out and bring that and put that on the table right now, okay? Because here's the thing, that's not the ideal place that we would want to be in, right?
Nope. Right.
Especially for someone who's trying to conduct their own business and different things like that. And correct me if I'm wrong, there's some things that happen with UPS. You're not with them, right?
Correct. I
So
gave my job back to the government. So drink to shrink is my only source of income.
So with that said, even though that you are in the situation that you are in, you have been able to manage to find a way to still conduct your business.
Yes.
I think you told me that you go over to your mom's house and
Yes.
handle and do everything. I think that's so amazing. Like, I really think
Yes.
that's amazing. And the thing is that even though you're in this situation, for you to still even think about someone other than yourself and bless those mothers with your drink to shrink money. When we talk about planting seeds, you're
Yes.
planting seeds. You're planting seeds, and God sees that. And you're
Mhm.
going to get a harvest from that. And also, too, it shows your character and it shows your heart. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of
Yes.
people in that situation, they ain't trying to come off no coins. They want some coins. I'm not
Mhm.
buying y'all pizza for what? We in the same situation, right?
Yes.
But for you to even go out of your way, because you didn't have to do that, but
Mm-mm.
for you to take your common sense theory money and bless other people, I think that is something that is worth commending. I think that's something
Oh,
worth
thank you.
talking about, right?
Yes.
Because you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. And girl, that's amazing. Like, for real, that's amazing. I'm trying to make sure that I got some juice, y'all, because my phone acting like it's trying to die on me. But I'm really proud of you. Like, I
Thank
really
you.
am. I think that's absolutely phenomenal. And I know when we had our conversation, and you was kind of uncertain on how you was going to be able to continue. And there was a part. It's different when someone comes in your inbox and it seems like they're determined to just quit, right?
Yeah.
Because of what they have going on. But when you came in my inbox, I didn't sense the determination from you to quit. I sensed the determination for you to continue to go. You just didn't know how you was going to be able to do
Yes.
it, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
so I wasn't going to let you quit because you had the will. And
Yes.
because you had the will, then we was going to go ahead and make a way by the grace of God, right? By
Yes.
the
Yes.
grace of God.
Yes.
And it's so funny that when you make the decision and you get in alignment with what it is that he said he has for you, he will open the doors for you.
Yes.
He will show you the how. And I
Yes.
think that's a lot of times what people get hung up on is they want to see everything down the road. It's not always for us to see everything down the road. We just have to make the decision that, you know what, I have a will and I
Mhm.
want to do this. So I'm just going to put one foot in front of the other and do whatever it is that I need to do and let God handle the rest. and you are the perfect walking, living, breathing example of what happens when you walk out on faith and you let
Yes.
God handle the rest. It may not always look like what we
Yeah.
want it to look like in the
Yes.
physical, right? But
Yes.
we already know that the victory is already there. It's
Yes.
already there. And so I want to say congratulations to you
Thank
for your
you.
new home. Okay.
Thank you.
How does
Thank
it
you.
feel?
Claiming
How
it.
does it, how does it feel? It's already yours. So how does it feel?
I mean, it feels amazing, like just the blood, sweat, and tears that's going into it. And just from this group alone, reading the books, Hung by the Tongue, and then now reading the 25 biblical laws of success, just those books and all, I can't even think off the top of my head, sorry.
You're
But those
fine.
books really do help. And it gives you a different mindset. And talking to you, and I give so much credit to Latrice. I'm not gonna lie. She took me under her wing. I called her, Tracy, I need help. Coach, I'm in your inbox, I need help. I don't know what to do. But just from YouTube, the books, and just this group, the team, Shell has reached out to me with some resources, and it's like, the read Joshua 1, wherever you go, he will make you prosperous. And I'm like, I'm in a shelter running a business. I got
Girl,
all my stuff
come
in my
on,
mom's house.
somebody.
I got all my stuff in my mom's house. I take up her weekends. She be mad, but she even helped me this past weekend because I had so many orders. I'm like, Mama, I never had this many orders. And I was able to deliver those orders in the midst of a snowstorm coming in. So, and then
Wow. Look at God.
I just give it to God. And even now, I'm getting new customers every day. And I'm like, okay, now I got to plan my transportation to do these deliveries. I tell my customers, I apologize for the delay, the inconvenience. I thank you for your patience. I do deliveries on weekends. If people seem impatient, I do share my story. I apologize. I'm in the shelter and I'm limited right now. And I promise you, it works. People feel my pain. They feel I don't want no sympathy, but I do want people to understand I'm here for you for your weight loss goals. I even got people that inbox me on a regular basis just from what they go through. And I'm able to, it ain't even about drink to shrink, just reaching out to people. They love how I'm pushing and going. And I give it to God. Those scriptures, those books, you coaching my cousin and being part of his team is what's keeping me going.
Wow. I love it. I love it. And Latrice is definitely awesome. She knows that, you know that, I know
Mm-hmm.
that. And, I really look forward to, the growth of our movement, of our team, of
Yes.
our organization as well, too. I have to be a little selfish and just say, I'm glad you're on my team, right? I have
Yes.
to be, right? And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of
Thank you.
Latrice. I'm proud of all of my team members. And I want you guys to continue to push through. And I always try to prepare you guys because you know that certain obstacles and distractions are going to try to come your way. But the
Yes.
fact that you made the decision that you was going to persevere, that is why you're able to help people. And your story is so powerful. And I
Thank
don't
you.
want you to let anybody silence you in your story, because it's going to be your story that's going to change somebody else's life. So, Kim, let me ask you in closing, if there's anything that you would have to share with someone who was thinking that or who knew they needed another way, who knew they needed more income and just wasn't sure which way to go, what would you share with them on today?
Make that sacrifice. I'm a shopaholic. I love to shop. I love it. And it's not even like clothes and shoes. It's just, I like random things. My boys are spoiled. But just take that sacrifice, $79.90, and it changes your whole entire life. $79.90. And I couldn't figure out a way. I'm like, okay, what I'm gonna do. I just sat back, I prayed. God put the right people in my corner. $79.90. That's all it took. And it changed my life. Just even not even just focusing on drink to shrink, but just the other training that goes along with it. The stuff that Stanicia says, and when she gets to preaching, when you get to preaching, I'm like, okay, God, I hear you. And I tell you, okay, confirmation, because it's not just drink to shrink, it's also personal. And I love the combination, personal and business. And $79.90, that sacrifice is worth it. That's all I gotta say.
Wow, I love it. Powerful, powerful, powerful. Well, Kim, I'm not going to keep you. I know you got to attend to them boys. And God bless you. Keep
Thank you.
pushing, keep climbing, and we're going to get up this mountain together. You hear me?
Yes,
All
yes.
right. Give me
Thank
some.
you.
Give me some. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye.